Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode. Now we've got a really special one. We're going to be diving one of the most famous dive sites in all of French Polynesia. What is it?
This is, I think it's called the Tiputa Pass, and it's known for having heaps and heaps of sharks, hammerheads, tigers, dolphins, pretty much anything you can imagine, and a ripping current going straight through.
Yeah, we're really excited. We did it this morning and wow. Honestly, wow.
It was so good. We've done it a few times.
We've done it a few times now, but like honestly, it was just something else. Ripping through, sharks in the canyons, and I got to see my very first tiger shark, which I was so excited after diving for like what, 16-17 years. My first tiger shark. I know, crazy. So guys, you're going to enjoy this one, so to not miss out on amazing videos, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share our content out, and let's jump in and go dive
The pass.
the Tiputa Pass.
Bye.
Okay, Mark here. Now Holly's jumped away because her eyes hurt because it's really bright sunny and she refused to wear sunnies. But look at that water. The water here is insane. And when we were at the dive shop, there was like sharks cruising about as well. So you guys are going to enjoy this. I'm not doing an outro. I'm getting hate because she's over there telling things I'm doing an outro with her. But honestly, look at that water. It's amazing. You guys are going to enjoy this. Let's jump in.
Please state your name, the time your hair went grey, how old you were, and the reason you had to walk home today.
I'm David Wakely. I went grey at 23 years old. And I had to walk home today because one refused to give me the bus.
State your name, your best crime you've ever committed without being caught, and your height.
Never confess on camera.
70 Wakely, tax evasion, 5'1".
5'1".
Yeah.
Please
That was a duck.
state your name, your favorite dive, and why you have a rubber duck.
I have a rubber duck because I take it everywhere with me.
It's emotional
My
support.
favourite dive is the one that I'm on with the people that I care for. And my name... my name is Catherine Wake.
Thank you. Please state your name, what the big brick on your wrist is, and the reason your hairline looks as it does.
I hate you.
This is your fan club.
No, because
As we drop in to this epic dive, we could not believe it being surrounded by this huge, ginormous bait ball of barracudas. And while we were there, we could hear the calling sounds of the dolphins, and before we knew it, we had a mum and a baby calf come cruising right up to us, right next to Dr. Dave, and we're just like, this is the start of this dive, this is going to be special. And what I love is just look at the way the mum and the baby calf are just cruising up to the surface together. It's almost like the mum is teaching her. You look at the way the fins are moving and the baby dolphin is flicking their fins as well. Catherine and Holly are loving this. But before we knew it, we couldn't find the dolphins just now. They'd gone away. And we're looking around, having our eyes peeled, looking into blue. Then you hear the dolphin calls again. And before you know it, there's another one coming out of the blue towards you. Now, as you can see, the guide is touching the dolphins. Of course, me and Holly and the rest of the Wakely family don't condone touching wildlife. However, we have to be culturally aware here. Now, this is a cultural thing for the Polynesians. They have this bond relationship. You've all seen Moana, how they have this relationship with the ocean and how the ocean creatures is part of their culture, their identity. And this is actually a very cultural thing between the Polynesians and the creatures of the ocean in French Polynesia. So I know people are not going to listen to this and just comment below giving hate, but you got to understand this is a cultural thing. This is a Polynesian thing. This is a historical, over the generations, centuries of relationships with the creatures. You can see the guide asked if Holly wanted to touch a dolphin and she said no, but honestly, the dolphins would come in to react with the locals and see how they act. They hunt together, they fish together, they live together. It's an amazing experience. It's something you need to understand while you see these interactions. Of course, us, we're not going to do it because we're not from that culture. But wow, again, look at the barracudas. Just everywhere and amazing. As Holly's saying, she loves dolphins. And this was just so special. The dolphins were everywhere. Every time they saw divers, they came swimming up to play with the divers. It was just a very special moment. As you can see, here comes the dolphins up to Holly, Seb and Dave. It was just beautiful, and the dolphins just loved swimming around, playing with you, and they have an amazing program in Rangiroa with the dolphins. They do also conservation work with them as well. But before we know it, it was time to enter the pass. And you can see the current is flying as it always is. We're diving it and ingoing, meaning the water is pushing into the lagoon. Holly's sitting there smiling, all happy, and we just cannot wait. And what you have to do is you come flying into the canyon and you have to grab the rocks and throw yourself into this gutter, around about 28-30 meters. Now you are going to be doing deco on this dive. Now we agreed to a maximum of 10 minutes of deco, so we'd stay down in the gutter for our time allowed, plus 10 minutes of deco, and then we were able to sit and enjoy the sharks. You don't have to do deco, it just means you're not going to get much time here, but we all agreed to 10 minutes and just enjoyed sitting here with the sharks swimming around. And then when we got to about the 8-10 minute mark, it was time to move on. But look at this, surrounded by sharks. You can see the bubbles above of the current pushing them away. They'd come straight up and go flying away, but the sharks were just everywhere. Now you hear all the screams and the shouts and all the excitement because you're going to see why in just a sec. It's not easy to see, but you'll see right here, right now. That's right, a great hammerhead came cruising through the gutter next to us. It was just insane. Even before we entered the pass, I didn't get footage of it. We had a great hammerhead, a scalloped hammerhead, and we also had a tiger as well. But our deco time was up, so it was time to leave the pass and flow with the current towards the shallows to start our deco stops. Of course, Zeb wants to get his ducky shot of the duck, diving the sharks and diving in the blue as well. But honestly, this was spectacular. And what was nice, even when you come up to do your deco stops, you're sitting in 8 to 5 meters of water and you just glide with the current nice and slow, because it really slows down when you come to the shallows to almost a crawl, so you can enjoy it, sit around, watch the titan triggerfish and see what other marine life you can find, like moray eels. And then of course, massive Napoleon wrasse. They were everywhere on this dive site, cruising along, coming in and out. It was just spectacular to see. I would highly recommend coming to Rangiroa as an experienced diver to enjoy this incredible place to dive. I mean, dolphins, barracudas, hammerheads, hundreds of sharks everywhere. It's just special. I see Holly and give her a call. She on the other hand, his phone ringing, answers it. Nah, she's not speaking to me today. What's such a mean person, isn't she? But as always guys, thank you so much for coming out and diving with us. We really hope you enjoyed coming out on this very special dive at Tiputa Pass in Rangiroa, French Polynesia. And as always guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. Stay safe and we'll see you guys in the next video.
That was easy. Hello.
Hello. That was awesome.
That was chilled and relaxed, wasn't it?
That was good.
You're like, watch me. Watch me. Messed up.